The next topic of this chapter is types of vegetation. There are so many types of vegetation. Types of vegetation may be identified in our country are: first one is tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, tropical thorn forest, mountain forest, mangrove forest. Here we will describe the tropical evergreen forest. These forests are restricted to heavy rainfall areas of the Western Ghats and the island groups of Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar, upper part of Assam and Tamil Nadu coast. They grow in an areas of 200 centimeter rainfall with a short dry season. The trees reach great heights up to 60 meters or even above. These forests have rich vegetation of all kind trees, shrubs, creepers which give a multi-story structure. Since the region is warm and wet throughout the year, the forests appear green all the year around because there is no definite time for trees to shed their leaves. Commercially important trees of this forest are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, rubber and cinchona. Common animals found in these forests are elephants, monkeys, lemur and deer. Plenty of birds, bats, sloths, scorpions and snails are also found there. Tropical deciduous forest. In these forests, these forests are the most widespread forests in India. These are also called the monsoon forests and spread over the region, receiving rainfall between 200 centimeter and 70 centimeter. Trees of this forest shed their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks in a dry summer. These forests are further divided into two types, moist and dry deciduous forests. Moist deciduous found in the areas receiving rainfall between 200 centimeter and 100 centimeter. Presently, mostly in the eastern part of the country, northeastern states, along the foothills of the Himalayas, Jharkhand, West Odisha and Chhattisgarh, and on the eastern slope of the Western Ghats. Teak is the most dominant species of this forest. Now, the commercially important trees are bamboos, sal, shisham, sandalwood, khair, kusum, arjun, etc. Dry deciduous found in areas having rainfall between 100 centimeter and 70 centimeter, present in rainier part of the peninsular plateau and the plains of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. These are open stretches in which teak, sal, peepal, neem grow. A large part of this region has been cleared for cultivation and some parts are used for grazing. Common animals found are lion, tiger, pig, deer and elephant. Also, huge variety of birds, lizard, snakes and tortoise are found there. Here. Tropical thorn forest and scrubs. These are found in the region with less than 70 centimeter of rainfall. The natural vegetation consists of thorny trees, bushes, acacias, palms and cacti are main plant species. Trees are scattered and have long roots penetrating deep into the soil to get moisture. The stems are succulent to conserve water. Leaves are mostly thick and small to minimize evaporation. Common animals are rats, mice, rabbits, fox, tiger, wild ass, horse and camel. Montane forests. Mountain forests have a succession of natural vegetation belt in the order as we see from the tropical to tundra region. Between a height of 1000 and 2000 meters, wet temperate forests containing evergreen broad leaf trees such as oaks and chestnuts are predominant. Then between 1500 and 3000 meters, temperate forests containing coniferous trees like pine, deodar, silver, fir are found. At higher elevation, temperate grasslands are common. Mangrove forests. These forests are found in the areas of coasts influenced by the tides where mud and silt get accumulated. यानी कि जहां पर mud और silt accumulate हो जाती है. Dense mangroves are the common varieties with roots of the plants submerged under water. These are deltas of Ganga, the Mahanadi, the Krishna, the Godavari and the Kaveri. In the Ganga Brahmaputra delta, Sundari trees are found which provide durable hard timber. Palm, coconut also grow in some parts of delta. Royal Bengal tiger is the famous animal found in these forests. Now, these are the list of 14 bioreserves in India are. First is Sundarban, it is in West Bengal. Second is Simlipal, it's in Odisha. Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu. Dibang, Arunachal Pradesh. The Nilgiris in South India. In the states of Tamil Nadu and Karnataka and Kerala. Dibru, Sithawa, Arunachal Pradesh. Nanda Devi, Uttarakhand. Agastmalai, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Nokrek, Meghalaya. Kanchenjunga, Sikkim. It's in Sikkim. Great Nicobar in the Bay of Bengal. Pachmari, Madhya Pradesh. It's in Madhya Pradesh. Madhya. Madhya Pradesh. Manas, Assam. Achnakmar, Amarkantak, that is in Chhattisgarh. Wildlife. India has about 2000 species of birds which constitutes 30% of the world's total. There are 2546 species of the fish which account for 12% of the world's stock. It also shares between 5 and 8% of the world's amphibians, reptiles and mammals. Elephants are found in the hot, wet forests of Assam, Karnataka and Kerala. One-horned rhinoceros live in swampy and marshy lands of Assam and West Bengal. Run of Kutch is habitat of wilderness and camels are found in Thar desert. India, bison, nilgai, gazelle and different species are deer or some other animals found in India. India is the only country in the world that has both tigers and lions. The Himalayas harbor a hardy range of animals which survive in extreme cold in the rivers, lakes and coastal areas, turtles, crocodiles and gharials are found. Birds like peacocks, ducks, cranes and pigeons are some of the birds inhabiting the forest and wetland of the country. Now, next topic is conservation of flora and fauna. The excessive exploitation of the plant and animals by human beings disturb the ecosystem. About 1300 plant species are endangered and 20 species are extinct. Also, few animals are endangered. Now, next is the main cause of threat to ecosystem are hunting by greedy hunters. Hunting by greedy hunters for commercial purposes, pollution due to chemical and industrial waste, acid deposits, reckless cutting of forests to bring land under cultivation and inhabitation. Now, next and the last topic of this chapter is government steps for protection of flora and fauna. 18 biosphere reserves have been set up in the country to protect flora and fauna. Financial and technical assistance is provided to many botanical gardens by government since 1992. Many other eco-developmental projects have been introduced such as Project Tiger, Project Rhino, Project Great Indian Bustard, etc. 103 national parks, 535 wildlife sanctuaries and zoological gardens are set up to take care of the natural heritage. All the things are covered in this video. Have a nice day.